Alright guys, back with another video. I see we're going to be talking about the royal family this time. Alright, I'm sorry I left you guys for a couple weeks. I've been dealing with a whole bunch of schoolwork and it's having a lot of time on my hands, but I'm back now. And had a good little weekend, that's why my voice is a little raspy right now. So, yeah, let's get back to the royal family though. This is like a lot of like racism going on. And them talking about like how baby Archie is like too dark, I guess. And looking at him, I can see why they'll say that. He looks a little dark. He looks a little dark. But yeah, to be serious, it just goes to show you that like racism is like everywhere. It's like all over the world. It's just not like just like here and like in America. Like people like to like make jokes and be like, oh, racism is only big like in the USA, but like racism is like everywhere. So it's just a thing that needs to be fixed. And like most people just don't see that. And it's real sad. It's sad, bro. It's sad. But yeah, we're gonna be looking at this CBS video, pretty much talk about the whole interview and like seeing what's going on with this.
Speaking to Oprah, the Duchess of Sussex described a world that left her isolated and feeling trapped.
I remember so often people within the firm would say, well, you can't do this because it'll look like that. You can't. So even, can I go have lunch with my friends? No, you're oversaturated, you're everywhere. And I said, I've left the house twice in 4 months. I'm everywhere, but I am nowhere. And from that standpoint, I continued to say to people, I know there's an obsession with how things look, but has anyone talked about how it feels? Because right now, I could not feel lonelier.
Loneliness, along with an onslaught of negative headlines at the palace, would not.
It's crazy, man. Like people like people like joke around like how celebrities have it like, oh, it's just like it can't be that hard. I mean, if I was a celebrity, I wouldn't like be complaining too much. But like I can see why it would get hard. Like fans constantly down your throat, and like they're like the biggest like thing like in Britain. The royal family is like the biggest thing in Britain. So you already know like they get constant like hate mail and like every other thing. So it just takes a toll on you, man. It takes a toll on you.
Not refute, and that Meghan Markle insists were false led to thoughts of suicide.
I just didn't want to be alive anymore. And that was a very clear and real and frightening, constant thought. And I remember how he just cradled me, and I went to the institution and I said that I needed to go somewhere to get help, and I was told that I couldn't, that it wouldn't be good for the institution. I share this because there's so many people who are afraid to voice that they need help. And I know personally how hard it is to not just voice it, but when you voice it, to be told no. But we had to go to this event, and I remember him saying, I don't think you can go. And I said, I can't be left alone.
Because you were afraid of what you might do to yourself?
And we went, and
I'm so sorry to hear that.
The couple also shared with Oprah that when they were expecting their son Archie, the palace brought up his title and security detail.
Those months when I was pregnant, all around this same time, so we have in tandem the conversation of he won't be given security, he's not going to be given a title, and also concerns and conversations about how dark his skin might be when he's born.
What?
And
who is having that conversation with you? What?
So,
There is a conversation. Hold up.
there's
Stop
several
right now.
there's several conversations.
There's a
about it.
conversation with you
With Harry.
about how dark your baby is going to be?
Potentially, and what that would mean or look like. That was relayed to me from Harry.
Oprah asked Prince Harry about that discussion when he joined the interview.
What was that conversation?
That conversation I'm never going to share. But at the time it was awkward. I was a bit shocked.
Can you tell us what the question was?
No, I'm not comfortable with sharing that.
They say it was that lack of support that ultimately led them to step away from royal life.
Do you think you would have left or ever stepped back were it not for Meghan?
No, the answer to your question is no.
You would not have.
I wouldn't have been able to, because I myself was trapped.
Please explain how you, Prince Harry, raised in a palace, in a life of privilege, literally a prince, how you were trapped.
Trapped within the system. Like the rest of my family are. My father and my brother, they are trapped. They don't get to leave. And I have huge compassion for that.
Harry also revealed his family cut him off financially last year.
But I've got what my mum left me. And without that, we would not have been able to do this.
Okay.
So, touching back on what you were asking, what my mum would think of this, I think she saw it coming. And I certainly felt her presence throughout this whole process.
So much to unpack there. But let's start with this. If you were someone you know is seeking
mental health resources, you can call the National Alliance on Mental Illness.
There's a helpline at 1-800-950.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Like, it just goes to show you that it's just because you have like everything in the world, like just because you got like so much, I wouldn't say everything in the world, but just because you got so much doesn't mean like you have like everything that you actually wanted. And they're like the most famous people like in Britain, and they're going through like mental health, like going through like racism. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Like, mental health is like a serious thing to go through. Like, and a lot of people like just like sweep that under the rug and like say like, oh, well, it's easy to get help when you're like a celebrity, bro. All you gotta do is check into like a rehab place. But as you see, like with her, like she can't like they forced her like not to go like check into a place like that, because they'll like, I guess they're ruining their name, and it's like a lot to go through, bro. Man, I feel sorry for him. To be honest, I really do. I feel sorry for him. But I believe like the only way to fix this, like the way to fix this is for like, okay, of course for them to come out and say like, okay, we're sorry, like come out and say we're sorry. And for like things to actually like change. Like if things don't change, it's like, what's the point? We just like doing this all for nothing. But I guess that's it for this video, guys. I hope you guys liked the video. The link's gonna be in the description if you want to see the actual full video. And I hope you guys have an amazing day. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. And leave me any more videos you guys like, or any more topics you guys like me to like react to. It's just crazy to think about, bro. All right, peace.